Okay. I think I told you guys once. I don't if anybody's paying attention. Yeah. When I was in Sierra Vista, there was a man at the homeless camp that was a hitman for the mob that ended up a homeless person in Cochise County because he was trying to. He had heard that the best safe zone in the world for killers is Cochise County, Sierra Vista. Okay. And he thought instead of I talked about going back to Cruise. He said that's a safe zone too. But apparently, because of the low profile and the access, the way the military used things, and the best safe zone for the John Wicks of the world, or the Jack Reachers and Jack Ryans, the political murderers, the Jason Bournes and stuff, is Cochise County, Arizona. Okay. It's got less public access. It's got less. The population center, Tucson, is further away, and you have a straight shot in because it was a military Wi-Fi. Yeah, so like Roswell and stuff. And so, he sat there and he told me, and he talked about going back to Cruise. He said that's a safe zone, and like I said, me being naive and a dork and I'm being the sweetheart that a safe zone for John Wick. Oh, safe zone for murderers. Oh, well, that's not good. My family goes to church with those people, and okay, but Hitler, Rockefeller can't get bad, but Rockefeller, the whole thing with Anna Martinez and her pastor, and she always just, even now to this day, I'll go walk to the mailbox. Her grandkids will tell me, "Here comes that crazy guy," right? And it's like, I tell you that I am the person in the book of Revelation, right? And then prove it to you scientifically, okay? You go to a pastor who ripped off all my kids' stuff out of the shed when my dad was selling the house. I finally told her, and I had to wait 10 years. I would sit there because I would try to talk to her and tell her, Anna, trust me, I'm the Messiah and your pastor's a liar and full of shit. And then so finally she kept correcting me and telling me, no, Ralph, you're wrong. And finally I just, that's it. I've had enough. Okay, I don't trust you because you go to your pastor. Him and his wife ripped off all of Patrick's toys. Okay? All of Patrick's collectible toys. Shaquille O'Neal, Scottie Pippen, Jackie Robinson, Honus Wagner, what's the other guy? Cy Young. Yeah, they ripped them all off. Their kids went in case. I was irrigating the orchard. Dad left stuff outside for them. The kids went through the shed. Okay. I probably should have left it locked up. But the thing is, Rockefeller, I tell people this, Rockefeller video records everything. And he's like, you just let me get the technology to kill them all. They're not worth saving. Okay. I go to Taco Bell. I talk to, see, let me just kill those little shitheads with a pocket full of money. Their head in their phone, the Messiah who risked his life to save them from being murdered by military units in this town. Sit there and say, I got a pocket full of money and a phone in your hand. You're good to go, masturbator. Do you see what I'm saying? Masturbator? No, they use the phone to try to find girls to have sex with. Yeah, people to have sex with. That's what their phone is for. It's a hookup device. You know how easy it is to find people to have sex whenever you want it in the 21st century, guys? It is so easy, it's not even funny. Okay, in my generation, why do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down and mess me around? And then worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. But I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have. You call me at 10, you told me time and again, but you're late, I wait around again. But the guy's waiting by the phone for this girl that he's obsessed with. Simple twist of fate, right? In the 21st century, I ain't waiting for that bitch, fuck her up. Okay, I'll find another one just like her. Look, it's isuckdick.com. Friend finder, adult friend finder. It's horrible. It's horrible for a kid. They have no brain activity, okay, that requires any dignity and respect and any concept of dignity and respect, because they are told what to do by the people that turn them into their consumer animal farm. It's horrible. It's like talking to fuck zombies with lots of cash and lots of money on their phone. Like, you're a goddamn fucking genius, aren't you? You're just the gracious good shepherd in sexy clothes, right? You're so goddamn sexy, you make me just want to, oh my gosh, it's horrible. You might want to get off your roller skates, sit in the back seat, take a load off, and we'll get the pecan waffles, okay? Do you see what I'm saying? You're like, goddamn. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. I'm going to let it shine. You understand? So it's really hard dealing with these people. Every time I go out and do things, okay, in this valley, because this is a puppy mill for people that are addicted to military operations, okay? They compromised my health. I got a damn cold sore. I'm tired. I went to Taco Bell because I was tired because things got out of whack because of the way they move things around in this valley and the way they manipulate people with the technology. I still talk to them and I still adore them and I still tell them how much I love them and let's stand up for Lord's Prayer and I love you. But people know I love them. Life, eternal grace is infinite. The soul has a greater knowing than the patheticness of the mind. Okay, guys, when you have stem cell therapies to repair your body because you've trapped the soul in the mind, okay? That doesn't mean your body's healthy. Your mind is definitely broken as fuck and is not healthy at all. The person that helped me see that the best last night when I was finishing painting the Benegas pickleball court was, I got Kamala Harris, okay? But the one that helped the most, okay, was a woman that said that she's worried about her son. Okay. And I sat there and I was like, you're not worried about your son, because if you were worried about your son, you stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me. And she doesn't feel like she can. Okay. It's Jennifer Lopez, Camilla, they all say that. I can't. Okay. What stops you? You can't love your children or you'd end all wars. What's the way to end all wars? Live the Lord's Prayer. Okay, so I don't believe any of those women when they say, I love my children. It's like, no, you don't love your children. You're addicted to what you're doing. You got stem cell research and therapies, okay? You keep yourself completely numb through shopping, singing, acting, dancing, and fucking. You're just like those two kids at Taco Bell with a pocket full of cash, a phone in your hand. And I told them, you guys do know the history of restaurants is to make poor people feel rich. If you have enough money, you can make the people at that restaurant feel like they're your servants. And then when you give them a $5,000 tip, they think you're better than the king. That's just stupid. Yeah, Oprah's an idiot. Does God ask you to buy him stuff? If God was a person, God would tell Oprah, stop being a bitch for money. I said, forgive debt and trespass, love, eternal, faithful peace, bitch. Okay, do you understand? Anybody want to drink a beer to democracy? Do you understand? Democracy, Haile Selassie, mockery. They're making a mockery out of the Lord's Prayer. They think they can vote in a popularity contest that crucified Jesus Christ to give them freedom from the Roman Empire. 2 and 2 is 4. History major. Dropped out of college because it was genocidal. 1998, Arizona State University. Yeah. Sat there and went, fuck. Went and dated a Mexican immigrant and she got real shitty on me. Olga told me about her. And I was like, she ain't going to do that. Yeah, she is. She goes, Mexicans are this way. She goes, while we're all living in the apartment and stuff, the reason why Kunyinki didn't let you take Elena to your dad's girlfriend's party in Tucson wasn't because he was afraid she'd get pulled over or deported or anything like that. It's because he was having sex with both the wife and the sister. They were twins. Okay. But he controlled them financially and could deport the one sister. He used the love of the two twins against each other. That's why the little girl called me Feo. Okay. And the one sister that was stuck with Kunyiki and married to him was jealous of Elena because she was dating this attractive, charming white guy. Okay. And then I told Olga and stuff, and they found out, okay, Tina's rich. Okay, I just don't have money because I'm working my way through college. And, she would have been like, she'd have tried to marry me if I had taken her to that party in Tucson and showed her up at Tina's house with all the rich people and the academics from U of A talking to her in Spanish. She came back and said, fuck yeah, I got a better deal with this guy, even though he lives in these apartments. Okay, so then Kunyiki went and bought a house. And Olga said, as soon as she gets a house, she ain't going to hang out with any of us people in this apartment. She's going to break up with you and she's going to, and she did. And she would call up, what are you doing? I'm sitting here laying on Kunyuki's bed, talking, so. And Olga, she was too good to hang out with us. And she was calling, gloating, we have a house, you guys are in apartments. And I was like, she goes, that's how Mexicans are. I was like, God, that's horrible. Yeah. It would have been, could have I changed her? Yeah, definitely. Because when we sat and we would talk, she would go towards what was right. There was a moment in Luz Helena Fuentes and stuff. It had been hard being married to her. Well, she'd been smoking cigarettes from the time she was 6 years old. So dealing with the lung cancer that would have killed her would have been hard. Okay. But I saw Warm December with Sidney Poitier when I was a kid and wasn't afraid to love a woman, even if the world was destroying her body because they don't live the love of the Lord Jesus Christ and myself. So, and that was just an entertainment movie, right? That made you, oh, that's so, like, have you ever, I grew up, are you kidding? I grew up with the love, she fills my heart with very special things. Yeah. Love story, Ryan O'Neal. She has leukemia or whatever, and he marries her because one day with her, and if you don't have that day, I've had those situations. I was manipulated to where they wanted me to go because they were going to do what they were going to do, and I didn't understand it at the time. And you can't go back and fix it if you don't understand the disgustingness of the people that are torturing you. Once you understand it, you have to be among them. I didn't know, I didn't know how to protect and save Edna. I didn't know how to protect and save Luz Helena Fuentes. I didn't know how to protect and save Miriam and Michelle at the time. I didn't know. I'm not a disgusting person that's using people as lab rats because they're jealous of them. I'm not a disgusting scientist. I'm a human being who is the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. So I'm still working on it. It's the only thing that makes it take a long time is people that are broken and the people that break the people. I'm not doing anything wrong to impede the beauty of the Lord's Prayer, being salvation for us and restoring the Garden of Eden tomorrow. Everything I'm doing is absolutely correct. Everything they're doing and they get you to do is absolutely incorrect. You're not healthy. Your stem cell research just repairs a body that has a broken mind that traps a soul in the hell of your ego. It's that simple. I love you.